With the rapid advancement of technology and innovation, it is an absolute fact that websites and mobile apps have become much more user-friendly and innovative. And the process of development includes two most important aspects, front-end and back-end. If we talk about the difference between the two, is that front-end development serves the client side, where the focus is what users visually see first on their screen or browser. On the other side, backend development supports the server side and contains behind-the-scenes activities that occur when performing any action on a website. In short, what we see from the outside is the result of the tremendous effort behind the programming. Both types of development, front-end or back-end, involves different approaches, developers and programming languages. But since there are hundreds of programming languages, which language should you choose for backend web development? Today in this video, the Forcebolt team will share with you a list of the most popular backend programming languages that will help you achieve your development goals. JavaScript has always remained under the spotlight when it comes to web development programming languages. It is one of the most preferred and leading programming languages in the tech era. This is because JavaScript can be used for both front-end and back-end web development. It offers various well-known back-end development features such as lightweight script language, dynamic typing, object-oriented programming support, client-side validation, huge community support, etc. The best JavaScript framework for backend web development are Next.js, Express, Meteor.js, etc. And the popular websites that use JavaScript are Facebook, Google, eBay, etc. Python is well known among people for its compatibility with advanced technologies like machine learning, the Internet of Things, data science, etc. Its vast collection of standard libraries that make the developer's job easier and more efficient is the one strong reason for its growing popularity. It provides some unique features such as better code readability, easier integration with other languages, GUI programming support, and portability, making it worth considering. The Python frameworks for backend web development include Django, Flask, Pyramid, etc. And the popular websites that use Python are Spotify, Pinterest, Instacart, etc. PHP, or you can say Hypertext Preprocessor, is a prominent player in web development. It is an interpreted language that does not require a compiler and runs on almost all major operating systems like Windows, Linux, Mac OS, Unix, etc. It comes with some enriching features like easy-to-learn nature, cross-platform compatibility, OOP's features, and support for various standard databases like MySQL, SQLite, etc. In addition, PHP is very safe as a server-side scripting language because PHP has many hash functions to encrypt user data. The PHP frameworks for backend web development include Laravel, Cordelniter, Symfony, etc. And the popular websites that use PHP are WordPress, MailChimp, Flickr, etc. Java is another great language for backend web development. The main benefit of using Java is that it works on the write once, run anywhere principle. That is, compiled Java code can be run on any platform that supports Java without requiring a recompilation. To define it more, Java code is first compiled into machine-independent bytecode, and that bytecode is then executed on the JVM, regardless of the underlying architecture. In addition, Java supports multi-threading, which allows two or more threads to run concurrently to maximize CPU usage. The Java frameworks for backend web development are Spring, Struts, Grails, and the popular websites that are using Java are LinkedIn, Yahoo, etc. Ruby is a universal programming language that supports various programming paradigms such as procedural, functional, and object-oriented programming. Like Python, Ruby focuses on increasing developer productivity, which ultimately speeds up the web development process. Dynamic typing and duck typing, automatic garbage collection, and extensive standard library, flexibility and scalability, and others are some of the critical features of Ruby. The Ruby frameworks for backend web development includes Ruby on Rails, Sinatra, Grape, etc. And the popular websites that are using Ruby are Airbnb, Shopify, SlideShare, etc. For companies to be successful in 2022, they must use a listed backend programming language. However, before choosing any of the above languages, one needs to consider various individual elements such as goals, project requirements, learning curve, etc. So if you're struggling to figure out which kind of language will work much better for you, feel free to get in touch with the Forcebolt today and we will be happy to assist you in selecting the programming language that cater to your requirements.